Let us begin this Maitri Milan session with 3 rounds of Omkara. Inhale deeply. Starting prayer. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sah Veeryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Yoga Ganapati Moola Mantra. Om Ham Sangam Bhagavate Nitya Yoga Yuktaya Satchidananda Rupine Vinayakaya Namaha. Dakshina Murti Guru Stotra. Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyoma Vyaptadehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Vivekananda Prarthana. Namah Shri Akhirajaya Vivekananda Suraye Satchit Sukha Swarupaya Swamine Tapaharine Swamine Samarasya prayer for harmony from Rig Veda. Sangachadvam Samvadadvam Sambho Manamsi Janatam Deva Bhagai Yatha Purve Sanjanana Upasate Samano Mantra Samiti Samani Samanam Manasah Chittamesham Samanam Mantram Abhimantrayevaha Samanena Vo Havishajuhomi Samani Vahaputihi Samana Hridayani Vaha Samanamastu Homanaha Yatha Vastu Sahasati. Panchangam. Adyatana Panchangam Panchavimshatyadika Ekashatottara Panchasahasratama Kaliyugaagtaha Shri Shobhakrit Nama Samvatsaraha Uttarayanam Grishma Rutuhu Ashadamasaha Krishna Pakshaha Dvitiya Titihi Shravana Nakshatram Vaidriti Yogaha Garajakaranam Saumyavasaraha. Today's date 5th July 2023 Wednesday. Tithescha Shriyamapnoti Varadayushyavardanam Nakshatradharate Vapam Yogadroga Nivaranam Karanat Karya Siddhischa Panchanga Phalamuttamam. Sarvesham Shubhamastu. Shloka from Gita, chapter 10, 32nd verse. Sarganamadirandhascha Madhyam Chaivaham Arjuna Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam Vadaha Pravadatamaham beginning, middle, and end of all creation. Among sciences, I am the science of spirituality, and in debates, I am the logical conclusion.
Suprabhatam Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shall we chant the shloka once again correctly? Sarganam adirantascha madhyam chaivaham arjuna adhyatma vidya vidyanam vadah pravadatamaham. Thank you. Now we will do the word split. Sarganam adihi antaha cha madhyam cha eva aham arjuna adhyatma vidya vidyanam vadaha pravadatam aham. So the vibhutis continue. 3 special vibhutis are made here, which are not tangible but intangible, very intricate vibhutis, which have a lot of implications on what we call as the management science. You can think about it. Krishna says, Sarganam adihi antaha madhyancha ahameva Arjuna. O Arjuna, I am the one who initiate Sarganam, means creations. Adihi. So I am the one who initiates creations. Adihi madhyam. I am the one who sustains. In the middle, the sustenance of the creation happens by me. And then antascha. So the end, the putting to the end of the creations, it also happens because of me. I do that. So the creation, the maintenance or sustenance, and then the annihilation of that also happens by me. So this is the plain meaning, the first vibhuti. We will get into the implications of it when I come back. So then, Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam. Vidyanam, among the sciences or the systems of knowledge, I am the knowledge of the within. Adhyatma. Atma means that which resides within. So Pratyagatma, Adhyatma, the knowledge of one's own self. Amidst all knowledges, I am the knowledge of knowing thyself, knowing yourself, knowing oneself. And then Vadaha Pravadatam Aham. Among those who do pravada, pravada means debating and argumentation, I am the vada. So these are the types of, there are many types of argumentations, of which vada is one type. So Krishna chooses his vibhuti as vada. The why of it we will see one by one. I have given the plain superficial meaning. So Krishna says, I am the beginning, I am the middle or the sustainer, I am the one who annihilates. So which in the spiritual sense we can see there is only one Devata, one Paramatman who manifests as the creator, as the sustainer and as the one who annihilates. So Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, all these are different names to the self-same pure consciousness. So the idea of Ekam Sat Vipraha Bahudha Vadanti. So the various manifestations, but the divinity is the same, the pure Satchidananda Swarupa. So that is one layer of meaning. Though the Paramatman is one, his functions are many, of creation, sustenance and also annihilation. Now when it comes to our life, when I say management principle, we can see that how a manager should operate. Means he not only creates new systems, new methods, new approaches, and he also, so he comes up with new ideas, and then he also helps or kind of conveys the principles to his co-workers, co-employees, so that what he has foreseen, what he has created out of his vision, knowledge and experience, it is sustained, the system is implemented and it is practiced so that there is an overall good functioning. And then After a time, when that particular thing seems to be outdated, he himself puts an end to that system and creates something new. So, creation, sustenance, and then annihilation. In everyone's life also, one may be a poet, one may be an artist. So many kinds of creation happen through us. I write poetry, I write stories, I sing well. So all these are very many creative activities. So we create something. What happens is we are so enamored by our own creation that we don't want to let it go. We never want to update. Or rather, one thing is we create something and we are happy at that. We don't want others to see. So the second thing after creation is we have to propagate it, let people see and let them come back with their views. So creation and then propagation and the sustenance of the thought in your mind and also in the society around. That is the second thing. And then when some feedback comes back, so then one should also put an end to it. No, this is not appropriate. I should revise my views and thoughts. So this is the dynamism in life. A person who simply holds on to just one thought, one kind of notion, one kind of predetermined thought, he will stagnate. Whereas this principle of Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, if it is implemented in our life at various levels, be it at our own personal life, at the level of an institution, and of course at the supreme kind of aspect of life, everywhere, creation, sustenance and annihilation, this is dynamism, and the dynamism is the vibhuti that Krishna is speaking about here. It's not merely about creation, sustenance and annihilations, it is about being dynamic in life, seeing what is creating new, sustaining it, and then kind of recycling it for further creation. You can think about it in the context of your own life, your own experiences. So that is the first vibhuti, that is dynamism. And our Sanatana Dharma is sustained because of this dynamism. We have one Shruti. The Rishis have given the Shruti, and then various sages at time to time they give their Smriti, and then that Smriti is revised. The previous Smriti is discarded. So in this way, our culture, our Sanatana Dharma has sustained for over so many millennia because of this Sarganam Adihi Madhyam Antaha Cha. So anything, if it has to be eternal, it has to be dynamic. It cannot be stagnant, or else it will become outdated and discarded. So that's a very fundamental, subtle, intangible vibhuti that Bhagavan speaks. Then we come to the second one, Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam. About this, so many discussions have already happened in this stage. So there are so many systems we learn. Even the Vedas say that Aparavidya, Paravidya, Rigvedaha, Yajurvedaha, Samavedaha, Atharvavedaha, Shiksha, Vyakaranam, Kalpaha, Niruktam, Jyotisham, Chandaha, all these are only Aparavidya. All these engineering, medicine, so on and so forth. So many systems are all about the Prakriti dimension of our existence. Adhyatma Vidya is the Purusha dimension, our true conscious nature. So of course all those are not disregarded, they are important for the sustenance and survival, but the ultimate realization of who we are, that is very essential. Even Narada in the Chandogya Upanishad, when he has a conversation with Sanat Kumara, he says that I know Bhuta Vidya, Deva Vidya, Mantra Vidya, so many Vidyas I know, but still I am unhappy because I don't know what is my true nature. So Mantra Videvasi na Atmavit. That's how Sanat Kumara says, you know so many methods, techniques and technologies, but you don't know about yourself. And Hanuman was also unhappy because he did not know about himself. Only when Jambavan came and told, this is what you are, this is what is your potential, this is what your capability to do the service of Rama, then he becomes happy and takes the Vishwarupa. So the point is, we have to know the Adhyatma Vidya, knowledge about our own true nature, capability, potential, and ultimately our pure conscious nature. That is very essential. Without that, the mere learning of reading, writing and arithmetics will not take us any further. Okay, so that is the second vibhuti. So what is the core knowledge? What is the core purpose of life? That is the one who realizes that he himself becomes a vibhuti. We celebrate Ramakrishna Paramhamsa because he knew who he was. We celebrate Swami Vivekananda. Yesterday was Swami Vivekananda's Punya Tithi. So yesterday was the Mahasamadhi. So we celebrate him, we remember him. His birthday is celebrated as National Youth Day. So in this way, those who have realized themselves, they become vibhutis. And Ramana Maharshi and so many such people who have realized their nature, they become vibhutis. Krishna says, I am that Adhyatma Vidya. And then finally, interestingly, Vadaha Pravadatamaham. There are many modes of argumentation, constructive and destructive. Our entire Nyaya Shastra, one among the 6 darshanas, is about argumentation. Pramana, Prameya, Samshaya, Prayojana, Drishtanta, Siddhanta, Avayava, Tarka, Vada, Jalpa, Vitanda, Chala, Jati, Nigrahasthana. So these are all the modes of argumentation. The very first sutra of Nyaya Shastra is there, where 2 types of argumentation are given. Vada, and in this, for this shloka, Sridhara Swami has written a commentary where he sees the commentary or argumentation as 3 types. Vada, Jalpa and Vitanda. What is Vada according to our Shastras? Tattva Bubhutsu Katha Vadaha. Argumentations to know Tattva, to understand a particular principle, that is Vada. Or Vada can also be called as Artha Nirnaya Hetu, that by which you finally arrive at a useful meaning, useful decision. That is Vada. So it is constructive. Tattva Bubhutsu Katha Artha Nirnaya Hetu Pramanataha Tarkaha. Having epistemological evidences, that is Pratyaksha, Anumana, Agama, using all these and then putting forth your argument. Evidence-based argumentation is constructive argumentation, and that is called as Vada. I am repeating it. Evidence-based constructive argumentation is called as Vada, whereas Jalpa is Parapaksha Nirasaha, only pointing out the mistake on the other side. And Vitanda is, what happens is, the other person will try to present his views on evidence, but you keep on arguing against his views. You don't present anything constructive. So that becomes Vitanda. So Krishna says, I am not Vitanda, I am not Chala, I am not Jalpa. All these are destructive argumentative methods. I am constructive, evidence-based argumentative method, that is Vadaha. So that is the vibhuti. That's why in the beginning I said these are the subtle vibhutis. He is not merely happy. Krishna is not merely happy in saying that I am Vajrayudham, I am Airavatam, I am the Uchchaishravas. He also wants us to realize what is very important, intangible values in life that we have to incorporate. The first one is 3 values. One is dynamism in life, which is very important. Being dynamic is the vibhuti of Bhagavan. The second one is knowing who you are. That is the second important vibhuti. And the third is, in the process of knowing who you are, using only constructive evidence-based arguments and not destructive negative arguments. So these are the subtle vibhutis that Bhagavan brings through this wonderful shloka, which needs to be remembered every day.
Let us conclude this session with Shanti Mantra. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. A divine praise for national anthem. Jana